Hey guys, it is day 1 of Write-A-Thon. I am very tired. I had to go into the office today to work and I just had a migraine all day today. So far today I have not gotten any writing done. It is 34 right now and I am making dinner, so that's partly why the kitchen is messy behind me, but let's be honest here, the kitchen is always messy because that's just life. So if you have a problem with a messy kitchen, I'm sorry. I work on it a lot, but it is what it is. As soon as I got home from work, I just crashed. Like, I slept for 2.5 hours. When I got off work, I slept for 2.5 hours. So I haven't done any writing yet. I'm gonna try and do some tonight, but first I'm gonna cook dinner, have dinner, just kind of let my brain settle. I honestly don't know how much writing I'm gonna get done tonight because my brain is so just, when I have migraines, they start as soon as I wake up and they're like all day, and the only way that I have found that I can get rid of them is to just collapse in like a dark room with like no sound and just let my brain turn off. But when you have to go into the office and you have to work, you have no recourse to get rid of a migraine. So I kind of had to just keep pushing through all day, and my body definitely did not like that because I crashed as soon as I got home. So we are trying to take care of ourselves tonight, trying to get some food in my system, and then we will try to write a little bit. But if we don't get any in today, we are for sure getting some in tomorrow. I am not going to do like I did last time, where I fell off the wagon in the middle of the month, or where I did not post any videos. I have a lot of Write-A-Thon content from the last time that I just did not edit and post. So we are trying to get on top of that for this one. But we are taking this one day at a time, and it is day 1, but we still have 29 more days, so we are gonna get there. We're not gonna give up, even if day 1 has been very crappy and just not that great. So that was my cats. I don't know if they got spooked by something or whatever, but if you hear strange noises in the background, it's almost always my cats doing something. They are just very chaotic. Now they got the zoomies and they're all over the place. So I think that is them saying that they've had enough of vlogging for right now. So I'm gonna finish cooking my food. I'll show you what it looks like. We'll eat. We'll try and get some writing done. Maybe I'll try and do like 30 minutes or something just to get a little bit on the page, make a little bit of progress, even though today has been terrible. So let that be a reminder to you guys. You can have bad days and you can still keep trying. It's all right. We are all about the progress here. It is not perfection. We're just trucking along, and sometimes life throws a plot twist at you. Case in point, I had a major plot twist today. I thought day 1 of Write-A-Thon was going to be like gung-ho writing, feeling fantastic. Nope, woke up with a migraine. The weather was mostly part of it because it's been thunderstorming all day, and then just had to fight through the migraine all day. Crashed when I got home. No writing done yet, but we persist and we will get there. So I will check back in with you guys then. So it is my lunch break right now, and I am going to try and get some words in while I'm on my lunch. I am just eating leftover of my Kung Pao chicken that I made yesterday. It is the Trader Joe's Kung Pao chicken. I highly recommend having it in your freezer if you're like me and you struggle to like cook when days are busy and whatnot. Having like frozen go-to meal that you can just like cook in 10 minutes is really helpful, and that's a really good one. So I would check that out. if I were you. Not sponsored or anything, just recommending that it's good food. So this is Track Bear. Yesterday I got 403 words. This is my personal goal on Track Bear for Write-A-Thon. I'm trying to get 20,000 words, which is the orange level. This is the June Write-A-Thon leaderboard. Currently, I am the only participant in it, but I will have a link in my description or any posts that I've done where you can join if you want to join. I know for sure I put the link on Patreon. I think it's on Instagram, and I think it's on YouTube as well. I will double check those. So yeah, I'm about to sit down and get some writing in on lunch. We will see how much I can get done. My lunch is an hour, so I will hopefully be able to get a lot done. Let me see. I can go ahead and show you guys what my scene cards look like. I can show you a blank one. Obviously, I don't want to show you one that I'm filling out because that will spoil some stuff, so we will do this. So this is a blank scene card, and what I do is I do the action and the reaction of the scene. So the action is the goal, so like what is the, and like down here I have like what each one is for. So goal is like something concrete, like the goal of the scene, like what is the goal of the character in the scene. Is it something that like an object that they have to do, that they're trying to get? Is it like something that is like they're trying to get information, or is it something physical that they're trying to escape from? Trying to escape from something mental or emotional. Then the next one is the conflict. So like what is the conflict in the scene? What is the outcome of the scene? Those are all the action parts. And so I fill that out up here, but I use the information down below to figure out what that is. Reaction is the internal actions of the character. So that is, hope you guys can see this. Reaction, there it is. So that is their reaction, their emotional response. The dilemma is like where they kind of deliberate over like their initial response, and then like they figure out what their next steps are. The decision is what they're going to do. And then that leads into the action of the next scene. So if you're kind of curious about this and like wondering what this is all laid out in K.M. Weiland's book on, I think it's the character one that she goes over this, or plotting. She mentions it a few times in multiple books, but her books are where I'm getting this layout from. And she calls it scene and sequel, where this part is the scene and this is the sequel. And that's what every scene is made of. I like to call it the action and the reaction. It just makes it make more sense in my brain. So I have all of that I fill out. And then I do down here, I have where it says plot points. So this is helping me I'll look at my outline and make sure that I'm hitting all of the plot points, like the main plot, the subplot, the character arcs. I list out like what this scene is supposed to be hitting, so that I make sure that every scene in my story has a purpose. And then the cast is the list of the characters. Then I have the setting where I describe the setting. Scene flow is just the bullet points of what I want to happen in that scene. And then sketching is like writing it out where I can like visualize it, and then any other notes. So my plan with doing all of that is once every scene in my story is mapped out, like once the storyboard is done for the entire fic, I can go and do my zero draft, which is like I can write everything out, like my first draft essentially of the Project Shadow. That's kind of my thought process behind it, because the outline is just basically like what I want to happen and like what the plot points are hitting. And this is more of like, I guess, a detailed outline, where I guess most people would do like their outline is like bullet points for like what they want to hit in the chapters. That's kind of what I'm doing with this, but it's helping me to like, I'm very visual in how I write. So this is just like a shorthand, like clip basically in my brain of like what that scene's gonna look like. I hope that makes sense, but that's essentially what I'm planning on working on for Write-A-Thon this month. Is I'm trying to get that all done so then I can go through and actually start writing. This is my first time trying it this way. Normally I would have, or before, if you've probably seen one of my other videos, I used to be what's called a pantser, also a discovery writer. I would just like write off the top of my head because I'm very visual. So I would see it in my brain and then just write it. But I'm trying to have more structure and have like an outline and stuff, so I don't go off the rails and get way off track, because I've done that before where I just like go way off track and then I never finish the story. So I want to finish this, and my plan was like outline it, make it visual, and then start writing. And this way I have like a guideline to kind of follow. That's my thought process behind it. If you are someone who used to be I like the term discovery writer better than pantser. So if you used to be a discovery writer, pantser, whatever, and you're trying to become a plotter, an outliner person, and you have any tips on how to do that, leave them in the comments below, because I would love to know like how other people who are trying to be more structured with their writing do this. But yeah, all that said, I am wasting time talking to you guys when I should be writing. So I am going to go ahead and get started, and I will check back in after lunch and let you guys know how much I have done. All right, guys, I am done with work. It is 4:30 now. I'm gonna do a quick writing sprint, and then I will eat dinner, and then I'm probably gonna edit some of these clips so I can get a video posted. I'm trying to be better about staying on track of stuff with Write-A-Thon, so we will get that done. But yeah, I just wanted to check in and let you know that I'm planning on doing another writing sprint. I did the first one at lunch, and I got, let me look and see, 252 words done, and that was a 30-minute sprint. So now I'm just gonna try and get another one done, and then I'll go and have dinner and edit this vlog, so I can have something to post, because I filmed a lot during my last Write-A-Thon, but I never edited it and posted it, so I'm trying to stay on top of that. So yeah, I am gonna do another writing sprint really quickly. We will do 30 minutes again, and then edit this vlog. Alright guys, I'm checking back in after my 30-minute writing sprint. I went a little bit over, which I guess is a good thing. I was kind of in the zone. I finished the first scene and I started the second scene. I did realize that I'm having a slight issue with how my scene card is. I am having trouble with like sketching the scenes out if it's like a pretty straightforward scene. So I think what I'm gonna do with that is I'm gonna make that optional, where it's like if it's a complicated scene, I'm gonna like block the scene out. So like if it's an action-packed scene, I would like essentially choreograph it in my storyboard notes. That way when I start writing it, I know how it's going to play out. But for if it's a straightforward scene, I've kind of been skimming that part, which is the first scene was kind of like that, because when I filled out the scene flow, which is like the bullet point list of everything that needs to happen in that scene, it basically covered it, and I kind of felt like it was redundant to like then go in and be like kind of sketching it out as well, like blocking it out, like what would happen if it were a movie or whatever. I feel like that was kind of redundant, so I didn't do that. I just stuck with the scene flow notes. So I finished the first one and I started on the second one, and I got
Yeah, I actually got that one done too, now that I look at it. For that sprint, even though I did go a little bit over, I got 473 words. So that puts me at 725 words today. So let's go ahead and add that to my track bear. Track bear, project shadow, today's date, 725 words. Yes. Okay, and it is writing. Submit. The Write-A-Thon June board, and if we look, and I'll zoom you guys closer. Yesterday I was at 403 words for the day, and then today with the 725 I wrote, it bumped us up to 1,128 words. So if I go and look at my personal goal, which is where I am tracking my 20,000 words that I'm trying to write, this is where we're at on track bear. I need 18,872 more words by the end of the month, or 676 words a day. I feel like 676 words a day is actually pretty doable. So according to this, I am 49 words ahead of where I need to be. So I'm going to stop there today. I'm going to go eat dinner, and then I am going to edit what I have so far. So with that, I'm going to end this vlog here, and the next thing that you will see from me will be tomorrow, and this video will actually go up tomorrow because that's the plan. So if you are watching this on June 3rd, we are having our first Write-A-Thon live. Write-A-Thon Wednesday, I think is what I'm calling it, because it's on Wednesday. I don't know, it's catchy, but it's just sprinting live together, and that will be Wednesday, June 3rd at 6:30 p.m. So if you're watching this on June 3rd, just come back on tonight and join us for some live sprints, and we can work together on whatever our projects are, and I hope to see you there. I'm super excited about it. Like this video, comment below what you're working on, if you made any progress in the first 2 days of Write-A-Thon. If you haven't made any progress, that's okay too. We still have 28 days to go, or 27 since this will be posted on the 3rd, but any progress is progress, and that is the goal of this, is to kind of get us going and get us writing, and challenge us to make it into a habit and actually meet the goals that we want to meet, because I've had this story spinning around in my head for 2 years now. It'll be 2 years in August that I've been thinking and percolating on this idea, and I need to actually start writing it. So that's kind of my goal with the Write-A-Thon, is to get writing and get back into it, because I really enjoy it, and I hope that you guys will join me with that. So hopefully I'll see you at the live sprints, and yeah, I can't wait to hear how your story's going, and I think that's it. I don't know, like I'll get better at these outros and stuff with time. Just give me time. But yeah, that's gonna be it for right now. I'm gonna go eat dinner and work on editing this video, because like I said before, I filmed a bunch of them for April, but I never posted them. So we have to actually post. So I'm gonna go edit this, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Bye.